Guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, it's a what we had for dinner this past week. So I just want to take you guys along with 4 quick, easy dinner recipes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So the first meal we had was chicken pasta. I'm going to start the pot for the pasta, and while the water is going to come to a boil, I'm going to prepare the chicken to go into the oven. So I use 4 chicken tenderloins, and I'm using garlic powder and parsley flakes to season those. I'm also going to put some butter on top of the chicken tenderloins, and then I'm going to place the chicken in the oven once it comes to preheat on 400 for 20 minutes. So once the chicken is done cooking, I'm going to cut the chicken up into small pieces, and I'm just going to put it into the pasta and pasta sauce and stir it all together. And then we are going to have breadsticks with this meal tonight, and then you can also have a side salad. It goes perfect with that too, or some broccoli on the side. It's one of my kids' favorite meals, and I love cooking it because it's plenty of food, so we have leftovers for Nick to take for lunch the next day and for the kids to have for lunch for school also. So tonight we're having lemon pepper chicken. It's also one of my kids' favorites. I am going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and I am just putting the chicken inside a dish right now, and I'm going to put lemon pepper seasoning on top of it with some butter, and then I will put it in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. So with tonight's meal, we're going to have macaroni with some white rice and some corn. So now that everything is done, I'm going to plate it. I usually give everyone 2 pieces of chicken just with some macaroni, rice, and corn, and there's usually no leftovers because it's one of the kids' favorite meals, so they usually eat everything. Tonight's meal is going to be a crock pot meal. I try to do at least 2 crock pot meals a week. It just makes life easier for us because we're so busy with all the kids' activities. So tonight we're going to have beef stew tips with carrots. Right here I'm putting some water in the measuring cup, and then I'm going to pour the packet seasoning into the measuring cup, stir it together, and that way when I put the carrots in on top of the meat, I can just pour this mixture over it and it's all mixed evenly. So that's what I'm doing right here, and then I'm going to put the carrots on top of the beef stew tips, and then I'm going to pour the seasoning over it, and that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So once the seasoning is poured over the beef stew tips and the carrots, I'm going to turn the crock pot on, and I'm going to cook it on low for 10 hours. The beef was still a little frozen, so I just want to make sure that it cooks all the way through. It's later in the day now, so I'm going to start the rice, and I'm going to use 2 bags of this rice, and then I'm going to put some butter in the rice once it's done, and then I'm going to plate it by putting the rice in the bowl, and then I'm just going to put some beef stew tips and carrots with some of the juice on top of all of the rice. So for tonight's meal, I'm going to cook another crock pot meal, and it's chicken tacos, and it couldn't be any easier. All you do is you place the chicken in the bottom of the crock pot, and then you use a jar of your favorite salsa and you pour it over the chicken, and then you use 1 packet of taco seasoning, and you cook it on high for 4 hours, and then you shred the chicken and you cook it for another 30 minutes on low, and it's ready to eat. Or if you're going to be gone all day, you can cook it for 6 to 8 hours on low and let it just cook while you're gone. So this is my husband's favorite meal, and you cannot have this meal without this rice. That's what he says. So now I'm going to cook this rice. It's really good and it's really simple. You just cook it on the stovetop for 25 minutes. You just add some butter to it, and then you let it come to a boil, and then you let it simmer for the 25 minutes after it comes to a boil. So that's what I'm doing right now, and then once it's done cooking, we're going to eat dinner. So once everything is done, I'm just going to plate it, and we use soft tortilla shells, but you can use hard shells if you prefer those. And basically I just put the chicken on the shell, and then I put the rice on top, and then some shredded cheese. That's all me and my husband usually put on our tacos, but you can put any toppings you prefer. My kids, they like lettuce and black olives on theirs. I have had it before with lettuce and sour cream, and it's really good too. It's just really what you prefer to have on your tacos. And like I said, we usually just do the chicken, the rice, and the cheese, and that's plenty for us. Okay guys, that's going to be all for this video. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.